Whew. Lord have mercy. When I say Lord have mercy, I do mean Lord have mercy. Jeffrey Dahmer. Ain't that something? What's up, y'all? What's going on? What up, Nas? What up, Justin? What up, Ishan? What's going on, bro? What's going on, y'all? How y'all feeling? How y'all doing today? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on? What's going on? Hold up. What's happening with this? Oh, I got some weird stuff going on the channel right now. Not a big deal. What's happening? What's happening? Look, I've been meaning to do a video about the Panthers quarterback situation for like a couple of weeks now. Y'all know me. I've been saying for a while that I think the Panthers should not try to draft a quarterback this offseason or this draft period is because we have a lot of holes. And I think instead of going for a guy you're going to have to sit for a year, if you have a good enough team that a quarterback can come in on and honestly as a first-year dude and play good on, you can just go ahead and pick up a dude next year. Like, I think a lot of Panthers fans, I think a lot of NFL fans in general, of all teams, think that if you need a quarterback, only the current year is your last chance to get a quarterback. Meaning, if you are need a quarterback, then the only time to get one is as soon as possible. There's no thoughts about building a team and getting one. And it's always funny to me because people call players in the draft can't miss options or high ceiling players and dudes who have skill sets that you really can't miss on. If you miss out on them, you're gonna regret it. And then you get the questions about if you say you don't want to draft a quarterback this year, then there's questions about, okay, well, who do you see in next year's draft, right? What up, J-Rex? What up, KPM? What up, Diva? What's going on? What's up, Connor? What up, Austin? What up, Panther Devotee? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, Rel? What's up, Austin? Did I already say Austin? No, I didn't. What up, Kato? Or is it Kaido? Let me know. But yeah, they ask you, okay, well, if you don't want this quarterback, if you don't want these quarterbacks this year, then who do you want next year? It's always funny to get those questions because we've seen more and more often over the past several years that NFL fans don't care about dudes having several good years in college. NFL fans go crazy over one single year. One single year of playing good at the college level, and dudes become top 5 picks. Dudes become can't miss products after one singular year at college. It doesn't matter if it was your last year at college, like as in this current year, was your one good season of college football, or if it was 2 years ago where you had one good year of college football. I've noticed that fans really don't care anymore. Like, so when I get questions about, okay, well, if you don't want a guy this year, if you don't want to get a quarterback this year, then who do you want next year? My answer is, ask me in December. Ask me in December. Because there's always going to be a guy, a one-year wonder, and there's no excuse about we don't like one-year wonders. We can't trust one-year wonders. The NFL world has gone crazy over one-year wonders. And it's not just dudes who only play 1 year. Like, not like dudes who sat on the bench for 2 years and then got their chance their junior year and then showed out. We've seen dudes like Joe Burrow look bad until his last year, and then he looked great. One of the best, I think a top 2, top 3 season for quarterbacks, statistically at least, in college football. And he became a number 1, like consensus number 1 overall pick, like no questions asked, no doubt about it. A dude who you needed to pick, like the Bengals, when like you had no thought process of trading that pick away. Like the Bengals, like the Jags, no thought process at all about trading those picks away. Now obviously, Trevor Lawrence is different, but I've noticed that more often or more recently, players have one season. You just need one good season. One good season. And it doesn't even have to be this past year. Because we're seeing with guys like Trey Lance, Trey Lance was good, not last season, 2 years ago. And then you already know that Trey Lance is a project, right? So you have to sit him for a full year. So the first time you'll see Trey Lance on a football field, on an NFL football field, he'll be 3 years removed from playing organized football on the field. And fans are 100% cool with that. So when people ask me, who would I pick? Who would I want next year if I can't get a quarterback this year? I tell you, ask me in December, or ask me in January, February. You feel me? What's up? Chipotle isn't good? I like Chipotle. The value in players 20 to 80 is crazy. You know what? That's exactly true. I'm gonna do a video on that too, about because I saw comments about Kyle Trask on my videos, and I was gonna comment it, but I was like, nah, let's do a video on this. But I wouldn't mind trading down to like the low end of round 2. I think Kyle Trask is a round 3 quarterback. I think great value at round 3. Probably gonna go mid-late round 2. But if Kyle Trask is there at 3, they're at round 3, I take him. But I'd be willing to trade down in the second round, somewhere in the mid-late 20s. If he's there, you can pick him up. If he already got picked up there, then you're good. You have multiple picks, and there's always going to be some very good value there. You can have multiple picks and pick up plenty of players. So I think that's true. Trading down would be a really good option to do. And even if you trade down in hopes of getting Kyle Trask and you don't get him, it doesn't really matter, because I'm not really high on him. I'm not super high on him, but if you can trade down, get more picks, and then whether you hit him, whether you're able to get him or not, you're still going to win. I think you still win that trade down situation. But yeah, I think Kyle Trask is a round 3 quarterback. Did Austin say, he said Jamie Newman and Kellen Mond. Those are not sleepers. Those quarterbacks are asleep. Those two guys are doo-doo water. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm slumbering on both Jamie Newman and Kellen Mond. Those guys are basically who was that dude in the Ohio State? I always reference him. What up, Monty? What's good with you? What's good with you? You want corners? KPM? I'm not super high on J.C. Horn. He's fast. No, he can jump high. He can jump good, but he's nowhere near Pat or Caleb Farley. Yeah. J.C. Horn is cool, but I would not even put him in the same stratosphere as Pat or Caleb Farley. You're the next Panthers quarterback. Now, when I start making these, you better hit every pass. When I start making these videos, I'm gonna have to keep it real. You better hit them passes. Simple as that. Hey, my guy Ken Folk NC with the 20. He said, if we just trying to stock up on the team, why no one is mentioning Devontae Smith? That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. Hey, look, I think I mentioned wide receivers last year. That how deep that draft was. You can just go for a wide receiver and just have a crazy year with all highlight players. Devontae Smith ain't the move. No. There's too much value. Where we're at. There's too much value where we're at. If we had, look, I'm telling you, if we had a different quarterback, then maybe we go ahead and just go for the whole highlight package. But I think we're building something. I think we have a good thing building up right now. We have some good options already to receive, and we already have C-Mac coming back too. I would have been with you last year on like round 2, round 3 receiver. And last year was pretty deep for receivers too. But that's not gonna happen. But my guy did come through with the with some love, showing support for the channel, man. Gotta respect that. Cut Teddy's, start PJ. Yeah, if we're trying to tank. If y'all want to tank, yeah. I'm just astounded, bro. Talking about PJ, I'm just astounded how many Panthers fans loved PJ Walker. And I questioned him from the jump. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was questioning him. In fact, I don't know if I mentioned it in my video, but I think I did a live stream before we signed him. People were asking me about PJ Walker, and I was telling y'all the XFL is not the NFL, and the dude had chances to make it in the NFL. Like the story was, I remember the story was like every network was saying, "Oh wow, PJ Walker finally gets his chance in the NFL. PJ Walker gets his first chance in the NFL. Now we can see what he does." He had 3 years of chances with the Colts. Could not beat out some of the worst quarterbacks you've ever heard of. And then Andrew Luck had to get his dad to sign PJ Walker in the XFL on the Roughnecks because Andrew Luck's dad owned. I don't know. I think he owned, past tense, the XFL. Had to give him a quick little reference. He said, look, PJ, you've been on the practice squad for 3 years, bro. You gotta go to the Arena League or something. You gotta go to Canada or something. I mean, I can ask my dad if he can go to the XFL. I can ask. I mean, I don't know, bro. I know Vince McMahon a little bit, but dang, you gotta find a way to do something, bro. You gotta do something. You gotta find a way to do something, bro. Screw PJ? I don't know about screw PJ. He's not a bad dude as far as I know. I don't know him, but yeah, he's not a good quarterback. I'll tell you that much. JC is the Gamecock. Y'all gotta win more, Diva. Simple as that. Y'all not on Charlotte's level. Larry Ogunjobi? You ever heard of him? Who do I like at quarterback? Who do I like, or who do I think will be the quarterback? Who do I like in this draft? Okay, how about this? Of the quarterbacks that are likely for us to pick. So we already know we have no shot at Trevor Lawrence, right? There's no chance the Panthers get Trevor Lawrence. So we can go ahead and mark him off the list. Zach Wilson. And keep in mind, I'll do a video on Zach Wilson. I won't do a video on Trevor Lawrence. There's no point. I think there's no point making a video on Trevor Lawrence, or at least a draft profile video on Trevor Lawrence. There's no point in it. But Zach Wilson, I'll do a video since there's a lot of interest still with Panthers fans and Zach Wilson. But I think just the talk. I think Justin Fields playing so up and down this past year. He was up, then he was down, then he was up, and then he was down again. That kind of brought Zach Wilson up. I think that helped Zach Wilson more than it hurt Justin Fields. But in the same sense, if Zach Wilson's being helped, then at the same time Justin Fields is getting hurt in his draft stock. Zach Wilson jumped to like the number 2 overall pick. Like, dude was like almost basically consensus number 2 overall pick. Right? What up, Rand? What's good with you? He was the commissioner. Okay, he was the commissioner, and the owner was Vince McMahon. Okay, cool. Yeah, I knew Vince. I thought Vince owned it, but I didn't know what was going on with Andrew Luck's dad. I knew he had a very high position there. You're on vacation in Mexico? Hey, that's what's up. What's going on over there, man? What was I saying? Oh yeah, so Zach Wilson is basically the number 2 pick for sure, but I'll still do a video on him. But I don't think he's a realistic pick for the Panthers because he won't be there, right? So for us, the only realistic players that could be there is Justin Fields, Trey Lance, and Mac Jones. Now, obviously, there's other quarterbacks who will be available, but I think in the draft, it's Justin Fields, Trey Lance, and Mac Jones, and one of those two between Trey Lance and Mac Jones will probably go before us. Whether it's one of the first 7 teams who, or I guess from 3 to 7 who pick him, or if a team jumps ahead of us to pick one of those two, I think one of Mac Jones and Trey Lance will be gone, right? But we could trade up to 2, though. That'd be a bad move. I don't like that at all. I don't like the idea of trading up to 2. It's gonna take a lot. It's gonna take a lot. It's gonna take a lot. And we all understand, or at least I think Mac Jones isn't worth number 8. I think Mac Jones is a low round 1 quarterback, early round 2, like first pick in the second round for sure is great value for Mac Jones. But we gotta start splitting hairs at like, is 25 a good place to pick Mac Jones? Is 26 a much better spot to pick Mac Jones? If you mean a first round pick for him. So we gotta work on that a little bit. We gotta think about the details on where it would be great value to pick Mac Jones. But I think that Justin Fields and Trey Lance around that 8 spot is about where both those guys are valued. Dylan McCaffrey, we can just go for what's his name? Kylan Newton? Is it Kylan? What's his name? Kalen. It's Kalen. Yeah, we can just go for Kalen. Here in a minute, we can just go for Kalen. He went from what was it, Howard? He transferred from Howard to Auburn. Wait for him. But yeah, so we're looking at either my guy Trey Lance or Justin Fields. Now, Justin Fields, I like Justin Fields. I was high on Justin Fields when we were coming out of the season, right? Late in the playoffs and Super Bowls, like very high on Justin Fields. Then I started thinking about it, watching more of his games, and I realized it's last year the shakiness kind of got to me. The injuries and seeing how just differently he looked kind of got to me. Now, I don't think he's injury prone. I don't think he's gonna be a problem at the NFL level, but he had some shakiness last year, which is kind of tough to overcome, right? Oh yeah, I mean yeah. Mac Jones isn't a top 10 pick. He's not at all. You'd have to trade down or trade up in the second round to get him. But Justin Fields, to me, I don't hate the pick. I think I like it. I think I'd actually like Justin Fields, and I'd be cool. I think I'd be cool Justin Fields. I would still choose, well, I'll keep my opinion about quarterbacks. If we're talking we can only pick a quarterback, I like Justin Fields. But with Trey Lance, the thing about Trey Lance is I think Trey Lance has the highest ceiling of any player in this draft. I think Trey Lance has a higher ceiling than Trevor Lawrence. I think Trey Lance can be a much better player than Trevor Lawrence. It's going to be a longer time before he reaches that level. And I think it's going to be very dependent on where he goes, the coaching staff around him, the culture, and the players around him. But mainly the coaches. I think mainly it's going to be the coaching staff around him and the culture as to whether or not Trey Lance ends up better than Trevor Lawrence. But I think he already has it. I think he can definitely do that just based off of his build, two, his athleticism, three, he has a big arm. No one's ever accused him of not being able to throw. The only question is he has a little bit of accuracy issues, and especially in tight windows, I don't like what he does at all. Like I really just don't like at all what I see from Trey Lance when he throws over the middle of the field. It's those in-breaking routes, and I said it all during his pro day. I said it the whole time, bro. The in-breaking routes from Trey just look so bad. They look really bad. I didn't see him lead a single receiver once on any of those in-breaking routes. I saw on his throws to the flats, his throws to the seams, his throws to the outside the numbers on the sideline. Every single route he had, the corners, the fades, the streaks, all those he threw front shoulder, back shoulder. The comeback routes look good. The curls look good. He was leading receivers up the field. But as soon as they ran a slant or an in or he didn't throw too many posts actually. I notice he didn't throw that many posts in his pro day. But those shorter in-breaking routes, he always threw it straight to or behind the receiver. He never at any point led them even a little bit. And so his passes in traffic kind of make me feel a little bit weird about him. And it's not just that. He also has some mechanical issues with his lead leg. It's nothing like it's like horrible. It's not like it's horrible mechanics, but it's mechanics that have to get fixed at the NFL level, right? Mac had a track team. Yeah, he had a hell squad. That's the thing about Bama quarterbacks. It's hard to tell whether it's the Bama quarterback or if it is the Bama team. Joe Brady turned Burrow into an MVP for LSU. I think he'd do the same. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, do the same in what sense? Turn them into MVPs at the NFL level? I don't think so. Number one, Manuel, even if that's true, even if Joe Brady could do that, Joe Brady's not going to be our offensive coordinator after this year. You know that, right? Joe Brady was taking interviews for head coaching jobs this offseason, after 1 year being our OC, he's definitely gone after this year. Right? Joe Brady is definitely gone after this year. So whether or not Joe Brady could turn Trey Lance or Justin Fields into a top quarterback option doesn't mean much for us, because I promise you, there's going to be coaches getting fired, and Joe Brady will not be our offensive coordinator after this season. So unless he can do that in 1 year while they're not playing, then I guess maybe it'll work. But I just don't see a situation where Joe Brady has any impact on our quarterbacks, on any quarterback we draft this season. Trade down with Miami, third pick to get Trey Lance. Wait, trade up to get Trey Lance? Wait, why would we trade up to 3 to get Trey Lance? No. No. I definitely don't want to trade up to get Trey Lance. I think Trey Lance will fall. Trey will fall. And I don't think, and the thing about that, that's why I didn't even finish my point though. My original thought was that Trey Lance has the highest ceiling in this draft, right? But he also has the lowest floor of any of these quarterbacks. Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson, Mac Jones, Justin Fields, all these dudes. Even guys like Kyle Trask, I think it's possible that he ends up worse than them. Trey Lance is the ultimate lottery ticket. Where's Claire? I hear Claire outside my door. Claire? She stopped. But Trey Lance is the ultimate lottery ticket. He could boom or bust. He has the biggest boom potential. He has the biggest bust potential. Trey Lance 100% has the biggest boom and bust potential in this draft, or at least of the quarterbacks in this draft. And I think just of early first round picks, anyone that can get drafted before like 15, I think Trey Lance has easily has the highest bust potential. Depending on where he goes, the coaching staff, the culture, all that stuff, he could easily end up a bust. It's not there's no scouts, no experts. None of these dudes are saying that Trey Lance is a for sure 100% can't miss dude who is definitely going to be a great quarterback in the NFL. Everyone says there are some big problems with his mechanics and getting him right with accuracy that need to be addressed by the right person at the NFL level. My guy Mustard Bus with the 199 says, I want Darnold. I wouldn't mind Darnold for free. What do I think about Kellen Mond? I don't think about Kellen Mond. I don't. That's your answer. I don't think about Kellen Mond. Simple fix. CMC at QB. We're trying to get him less hits. Most first round QBs bust. That's a hard stat because I think it's just hard to evaluate quarterbacks. I think we've shown that NFL teams and just anyone in general, this is hard to evaluate how good a quarterback's going to be. Like Dak being a fourth rounder, being this good. Definitely hard to. It's just really hard to tell, and the order guys get picked in. It's not always that the GM is stupid, or that the team is dumb, or their scouts don't know what they're doing. It's just that it's very hard to determine how good a quarterback will be, and also it's also about, like I said with Trey Lance, it's also about where you land. If you're a number one picked quarterback, then chances are you're going into a bad situation, right? Like there's a reason why you're getting picked number one overall. Part of it's because you were very, very great in college. The other part is because the team you were getting drafted by was very, very horrible at the pros. It's very hard to get the number one pick. Do you know how bad we were the year before we got Cam? The year before we got Cam, how bad were we? Right? It's hard to get the number one overall pick. It's hard to be that bad. Like Panthers fans thought that we were horrible at 5-11. But we're at number 8. You feel me? One game brought us from 8 to 3. And even the Falcons, those dudes weren't really all that close to getting number one pick. They weren't close to getting number one pick at all. They had no shot. Even the Falcons, who are mad low, lower than us, have no shot at getting the number one pick. So yeah, you have to be a garbage team to get these early quarterbacks, and quarterbacks are always going to get picked first. Either it's an edge rusher or a quarterback, and yeah, a lot of guys bust because they just put in bad situations. Some are bad, some are bad. But a lot of these guys get put in horrible situations where they can't really thrive, and then the book's written on them, right? The book just gets written on them. You would take Teddy's and PJ's spot easy? Nah. I'm not a quarterback. I can play literally everything but quarterback. Yeah, I'm honestly, I'm a little bit too good to be quarterback, honestly. Why don't I? I mean, I might put out the tryout tape here in a minute. I mean, give me when it gets a little warmer. What is it? March right now. Season starts in September. Sometime in the summer, y'all might get my tape. Y'all might get my mixtape of my highlights that I'm gonna send to the Panthers. I might have to do that, right? Nothing wrong with picking up Lance and having him sit a year or two. The thing about Trey Lance is that if you sit him for 1 year, it would have been, by the time he gets on the field, it would have been 3 years since he played actual football. If you sit him 2 years, which I think it's closer to 1.5 years, he has to sit. I don't think he's a 1 year sit kind of guy. I think it's going to be 1.5 to 2 years. If you sit him for 1.5 years, that's 3.5 years, almost 4 years since he's actually played football, since he did not play at all this past season. He last played football in 2019. If you rest him 1 year, you will not see him play football until 2022. That's the thing. That's the problem. And I know that the easy thing to say is, okay, well, Aaron Rodgers sat for 3 years and he looks great. That's true. Aaron Rodgers did sit behind one of the best quarterbacks of all time with a steady franchise at the time. That was very, very good. Aaron Rodgers was behind Brett Favre for 3 years. Yes, he turned out very great. He turned out great. And back then, Mike McCarthy was good. I think Mike McCarthy was a good coach back then. Just the league passed him by a little bit, and things changed, and he was not able to change with the league, with the rules, with the way the game was played now. But that's not always the case. Having a guy sit for 2-3 years since their last season of playing football is mad tough. It's hard for me for you to convince me that's a good idea. And to use your 8th pick on a dude who you won't see for 2 years, that's tough, right? Right? Would I be fine with getting Darnold and drafting Pitts? No, because Sam Darnold would cost 3 firsts. He's that good. Yeah, he's that good. He's worth 3 firsts. Better than Deshaun Watson. No, bro. I don't want Sam Darnold. I don't want Sam Darnold. Would I be upset if they drafted Mac Jones? No. I'd be upset if they drafted Mac Jones at 8. But if you trade up in the second to get Mac Jones if he falls, I'm cool with that. I have no problem picking up Mac Jones. I have a problem picking him up at number 8. If we pick him up in the second round, hell yeah, I'm cool with it. If Mac Jones falls after the 32nd pick in the first round, then I say trade up. Right now, I say trade up to the first pick in the second round and get Mac Jones. Easily. But yeah, so with Trey Lance, there's high boom, high bust potential. So it's hard for me to really want to pick up Trey Lance. I think I did a mock draft, which I didn't do a mock draft video, but I did a mock draft where everyone was gone. It was literally Trevor Lawrence. It was Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson, Penei Sewell got picked. I think it was Rashawn Slater, and then it was Justin Fields, and Trey Lance was gone, and then it may have been like Caleb Farley got picked, or it was someone, I forgot who it was. It was one more. No, it was Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts, he was available. Kyle Pitts did fall to 8. I think it was like Caleb Farley or someone or Pat may have got drafted, but I was stuck with like nobody. It was like Mac Jones, Kyle Pitts. It was maybe Pat, Caleb Farley, maybe, and no, I think Micah. No, it was Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons got picked in that top 7. So it was either cornerbacks or it was cornerbacks. I had no O lineman or trade back. Like it was a bad situation. It was cornerbacks, Mac Jones, or trade back. And like I don't hate the idea of getting Pat or Caleb Farley in the first at number 8, but I hate the idea of being forced to choose between those two. Like if it comes down to that where we have to pick Pat or Caleb Farley and those are our only real choices, and those other 7 guys are gone, I might just trade down. I hate the idea of being forced. I know I'd be cool with picking them up, but I'd rather pick those guys up because I chose them over Rashawn Slater, or because I chose them over a quarterback that I liked, or because I chose them over something else. But with it only being those 2 at 8, it's a whole different feel. Like, damn, those are the only choices. Like, I can only pick these guys. And at this point, am I choosing them because they're the only ones available, or am I choosing them because I truly believe they are worth this pick right here for me, and I don't get more value by trading back with this pick? That felt weird to me. What up, Jay? What's going on? Trade the 2 for Wilson? It'll be a lot. It will be a lot, and because they know what you want. And the thing is, you're not just bidding against yourself. It's not just you and the Jets. It's you and a ton of other teams sending offers, right? It's you and a bunch of other teams sending in offers. So it's a little bit rough, right? Panthers draft Kyle Pitts at 8 and sign Cap. Well, don't trade back from a top 10 player. I think you can. I guess maybe next time. What do you mean? Why did the Vikings draft small bill Teddy Bridgewater? Teddy was good early. Wait, Teddy was a good quarterback. Thinks Wilson's overrated? So do I. I think Wilson's overrated as well, but we have no real shot to get him anyway. I think he played nobody. And when he did play somebody at Coastal, he had significantly worse numbers than when he played the nobodies. He had 2 shoulder surgeries on his throwing arm. But I mean, to be honest, I still like him more than Justin Fields. Just maybe slightly more, and I think he's a much safer option than Trey Lance. He's a much more complete quarterback right now than Trey Lance is. So that's the thing about Zach Wilson is after watching Justin Fields have those down games, he kind of dropped in his stock, and then Zach Wilson is easily a safer pick than Trey Lance. So that's why his stock is mad high. I don't think it's only because of his skill. He has skill. He's not bad, right? Zach Wilson isn't bad. It's just that there's other factors in play here. And yeah, he's a quarterback too, so he's not going to go after Penei Sewell. A franchise tackle depends on. Well, I've been consistent on this. If Penei Sewell falls to 8, I pick him. I don't care if it's Justin Fields and Trey Lance both at 8, both available. Caleb Farley, Pat, both available. I pick Penei Sewell if he falls, which is obviously an easy one because he's supposed to be the 3rd pick. But if he does fall, and I have seen mocks where he does fall. If he does fall, I pick up Penei Sewell easily. It's like a no-brainer to me. I want Penei Sewell on my squad. Jason Owe, I saw him run. What was it? A 4? Didn't he run like a 4.36? Wasn't he like? That's the defensive end from Penn State that ran a 4.36, right? Was it a 4.36? I don't think it was a 4.36. I don't think it was a 4.36. But yeah, he ran. He was mad fast though. J.C. Horn can jump, but I would definitely rather have Pat or Caleb Farley. For sure. Sewell, Slater, Pitts, certain, Farley. Yeah, I think one of the big three corners will fall, but I think that that Pat and Farley are both. I don't want to say way better, but I do want to say like significantly better than JC Horn. I would way rather have Pat or Caleb over JC. If we build the team up, let me put my chat over here. Build the team up around Teddy, improve our secondary round. We can trade Teddy and release him. Yeah, I don't know how much trade value Teddy has. No, yeah, I like Justin Fields. Justin Fields is gonna be. I think it's gonna be good. Oh wait, Farley's getting back surgery. I did not know that. Like getting back surgery or got back surgery. Which one? Am I the one that still misses Cam? I doubt it. I don't think people. I don't think people don't miss Cam. I think it's just people understood or understand now. That's a move that had to happen. And I think people understood that at the time too. I think people understood that was a move that had to happen. It was just real shady the way it did go down. But yeah, I think people understand that we could not sign Cam to a long-term deal, and it was not a smart idea to have him play on a 1-year deal. Anyone know about the Carolina huddle? What's that? How much money will you make a year if you make $17 million? 34. If I can't double it up, I don't want it. If I was a GM, I would have traded Teddy for whatever the Niners would offer, sign Fitzmagic and sit at 8 and hope a top 4 quarterback falls and pick one. No, that's way too much work to do. That's way too much money. Way too much. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. At that point, I mean, why are you signing? Why are you signing Fitz? You literally may as well go through with. Well, you'd be wasting a couple guys' time if you went with PJ Walker or Will Greer, but I don't know about all that. I would have gone like. I would have gone like. Maybe just said Mariota, Andy Dalton. I think Fitzpatrick's value is way too high, and if there was a bidding war for him, and there would have been a bidding war for him if we offered for him. I don't want to get into a bidding war at Fitz, although I do like him. I like Fitz. I like Fitz a lot actually. I was saying last year I wanted either Fitz or Jameis Winston last year if we got someone, but then again I was also saying that we should have kept Kyle Allen because we can just tank very easily with Kyle Allen. But Kyle was the reason why we got the capital to get Jeremy Chin this past draft. So, I mean, it is what it is. Another Panthers message board. I want to check them out. Oh. If anyone else wants to hashtag add any other content creators, go ahead in the chat. Real quick. Any hashtag ads for other Panthers content creators? Anyone? The Panthers Patriots game? I gotta see what this COVID hitting for. I'm trying to figure out what the I'm trying to first of all I'm trying to figure out what these vaccines look like. I'm gonna see how y'all react first. Let me not talk about that. Never mind. Yeah, I know Fitz is. He got signed. But I'm saying last year I would have wanted that, and then this year someone was talking about they would have what they would have done instead of Teddy. Alex Smith, no. Nah. I don't think Alex Smith, he should be playing football at all. I don't like the idea of Alex Smith playing football. It's a good story. It's a great story, but I don't want to be the person. I don't want to be the team that actually kills Alex Smith. Because Alex Smith, if you saw a picture of his leg, he could have died. Dude could have died. With the way his leg was messed up and it got infected and all that stuff, bro. The fact that he even came back on the field, plus he was garbage anyway. Let's be real. It was cool that Alex came back, but he was garbage when he was on the field, and there's no two ways around that. But nah, I don't want to be the team that kills Alex Smith. 97 Jeremy Chin on the auction block. Talking about Madden. You want Greer to get a shot? Greer should have got a shot. Should have got a fair shot, but he won't get one now. He won't get one now. PJ Walker and Greer are backups. We need to trade for Gardner Minshew and get Kyle Pitts in the draft. I don't know what to tell you, but Gardner Minshew is a backup. Gardner Minshew is a backup. Isn't he on the Niners now? Didn't Minshew go to the Niners? Pretty sure they traded him. Oh no, wait. I see. They're the favorites. The way that people were reporting it earlier, it sounded like it was a done deal. I think Gardner Minshew's going to the Niners, though. Did you and Torrey Smith ever resolve your problems? Bro, Blake, you are day one. I forgot all about that. I don't even know. Did I DM? I think I DM'd him. I forgot all about that. That was like, what, a year? 2 years ago? That was a minute ago. This QB class isn't very special. It could be. I think it could be really good. I might get a $7 airplane ticket to the Queen City for real. Yeah, I forgot all about that Torrey Smith thing. Me and Kelvin Benjamin's brother never squashed that. Bro, I've gotten DMs and like messages from a couple people's family members actually. I won't lie to you. What up, Eric? What's going on? PJ is athletic. Yeah? Who'd I prefer? What do you mean? Between Trey Lance and Justin Fields? I had beef with Torrey Smith. Short-lived, I guess. Who'd I prefer between Gardner Minshew and Teddy? I mean, he making me pick between ass and cheeks. I mean, I don't know, bro. I may as well have either one. I guess Gardner Minshew if he costs less. If Gardner Minshew costs less and we're able to get out from this $20 million, then yeah, I want Gardner Minshew. But I don't believe in him. I don't believe in Gardner Minshew, and like in the threshold for a quarterback should not be better than Teddy Bridgewater. The bottom line view talks about all the NFL teams. Who would you want to be the Panthers quarterback? Oh, I don't want him this year at all. I'd rather have Teddy. I'd rather just keep Teddy right now. I say keep Teddy for this year and find a quarterback in next year's draft. I don't want a quarterback this year. This is about our options, and I'm only like 2 deep, right? I think our only real options right now are Mac Jones, Trey Lance, Teddy, obviously, Marcus Mariota, but Deshaun Watson. And I'll talk about Deshaun Watson last, but I'm probably going to do a video on Deshaun Watson as well. I was going to do a video on Deshaun Watson a while ago, but I was waiting on there to be not a day. I want it to be a one day when there wasn't more news about Deshaun Watson, right? I wanted it to be just one day when there wasn't extra details coming out about Deshaun Watson. Then I can get busy doing a video. But I think we just got that actually. I think for the first time we got that. Would I take Trey Lance in the second round? Yeah, I would. To sign Hopkins? Who's Hopkins? DeAndre Hopkins? One? No, I would not. Who's Hopkins? Who's Hopkins? If you're saying D-Hop, no, I don't want D-Hop. For a lot of reasons. One, because we don't need more receivers. Two, because he's mad expensive. Three, because we don't need receivers. There's a chance Trey could fall to the second round. There's a chance a lot of things could happen. But I promise you, Trey Lance is not falling to the second round. I promise you that. I guarantee. Guarantee he will not fall to the second round. Teddy Bridgewater, y'all know about him. I think he's the most likely of people who's going to be our quarterback this upcoming season is because it's just the easiest route to take. You just say, look, we can't make any moves. I wouldn't have hated Matt Stafford, actually. I actually would not have hated Matt Stafford. I would have kind of been cool with Matt Stafford, I think. I actually would have wanted to draft someone next year, though. I still would have wanted to do that. Any QB other than Watson? Yeah, Marcus Mariota. But Deshaun Watson, though, with Deshaun Watson, there's a lot of things going on with him, and I know every single one of y'all have your own opinions about Deshaun Watson, but what I'll say about that situation is this: one, let's keep it a football real quick. One, obviously, Deshaun Watson is one of the best quarterbacks in the league right now. I think he's top 3 in the league right now. I think Deshaun Watson is easily top 3 in the league right now. Just skill wise, right? He'd be semi-expensive, but not really break the bank expensive, and we can work the contract so it works in our favor. So that's fine too. As far as the off the field stuff, though, keep it real with you. The off the field stuff is a bit of an issue. And I know, I see it on social media all the time. I see it on social media every time, honestly. Not just about Deshaun Watson, but literally every single time this kind of stuff comes up. Mariota signed, we're trading for him. Simple as that. Do rich kids know the struggle? I don't even know what video that is. Keep it real with you. But with Deshaun Watson, with there being 15, 16 people coming through, man, that's real tough. Like, one person would be maybe I can give someone the benefit of the doubt. But there's so many people coming forward with these kind of things, and every single time you hear about it, it's like, oh man, these people over trying to steal his money, trying to just catch him slipping or whatever, just trying to come up off of Deshaun Watson, which is a little bit weird because and they're saying, isn't it a little fishy that it comes out now that he wants to get out of Houston? It's like, what do you mean, isn't it a little fishy? You don't think that when is there a good time for news to break that someone potentially had sexual harassment was sexually harassing someone, right? When is there a good time? Like, oh, now this is an awfully fishy time. It's like, when is there not a fishy time? When is it not? It's like we need to have the perfect conditions for someone to come forward with allegations and whatnot. And then it's like, okay, well, there's 14, 15 people. Now, okay, this is ridiculous. Now, this is way too many. This is definitely suspicious. It's like, I feel like people who think that 14 people coming forward with allegations, if that's suspicious to you, if you have doubts about that, then you probably would have had the same doubts if only one person came forward, right? Like, think about that. Just think about it. If you're someone who thinks that, wait, there's 10 plus people coming forward, this is weird. This is just weird to me, right? This is kind of strange. You probably would have said it was strange and not believed, even if it was one person, one woman coming forward. with the allegations. So when people say that, I have no real difference in opinion on what they'd be talking about. Big Ben got signed, and he's garbage. I've never liked Big Ben. Big Ben got carried to his first Super Bowl. Look at Big Ben's stats from his first Super Bowl. That dude had worse than Peyton Manning numbers. He was garbage. Like, seriously, he was garbage. Do I think Cam could have done better than Teddy this year if we kept him? I don't care what Cam would have done. It was the right move to move on from Cam. It doesn't matter what Cam would have done. I'll tell you this much, we would not have gone to the playoffs. Simple as that. We still would not have gone to the playoffs. But also there was questions of people saying, like, you know, things about, like, okay, well, it's a little bit strange that it's coming out now that he wants out from the Texans. Like, what, like are the Texans trying to sabotage or whatever? When that gives the Texans less trade value, and this is like crushing his trade value. He might even be an exempt on the commissioner's exempt list. Like, there's a lot of things that can happen with Deshaun Watson. And I think at the time, if you want to, you would probably, if you're the Texans, you want to cover this up as much as you can so you can trade him and then let it come out. Like, you definitely want to trade Deshaun Watson, and you could have traded him for a lot. You could have traded him for a lot already, and then had this stuff come out. But at the same time, let's be honest, real quick. These are dudes. What up, EC? Nah. A better team than the Patriots? We had better weapons. They had a better... No. We would not have gone to the playoffs. Cam would have closed the games Teddy didn't. I don't think you watched Cam play with the Patriots. I don't think you watched Cam play the Patriots. No, but I don't think you did. No. There was plenty of games where Teddy played better than Cam. There was almost all the games Teddy played better than Cam this year. But no, here's the thing about the Texans though. About players in general, about teams at the NFL level and teams at the college level. Yeah, if you think that these players, these people who are good at a sports game are all good people just because you like them, because they can throw a football good, or they can shoot good, or dribble between their legs real good, just because you see them on your TV screen and they score points, all those dudes aren't good people. Even if they smile in their commercials, even if they sound real smooth in their interviews, even if the image that they show when they're out and about is a certain way. Look, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know these people. They don't know me. I have no idea what they're like personally. That's part of the thing about these dudes, allowing these dudes to become your heroes, or like this kind of worship we do with athletes. Like, people are saying, like, Deshaun Watson would never do this. Deshaun Watson isn't capable of doing this. Like, I mean, I don't know. Maybe you know him personally. But I don't. I can't speak to Deshaun Watson's character. Like, he could very well be the kind of person who does do that. I'm not saying he is, but I'm saying, like, there's just no way I'd go out defending him. Like, bro, all Deshaun Watson is to me is a dude on my TV screen who plays football good and throws the football real good. Like, that's it. Like, I don't know what his personality is, what his character is. All I see him do is throw a football. So, like, I just never understand the whole, this is impossible. Like, I have to defend this man to the ends of the earth. Like, this guy isn't capable of doing these things. Like, this is the guy on your TV screen who plays a sport real good. I don't know. Maybe you know him better, but these are dudes who you can donate money, you can show up to these events and whatnot, and still not be all that great of a person. Now, I'm not saying he is a bad person or he did the things that he's accused of, but I wouldn't be so quick to start defending people very publicly for things that we have no idea about. So I'm not even sure if he's going to be able to play this upcoming year. He has a beautiful girlfriend. Never mind. He has a beautiful girlfriend. You know what, Diva? You know what? You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I don't know what... You know, hey, I can't name a single black man who's ever cheated. I'm tripping. 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 I don't know. None of my black friends ever cheated. Tell you that much. Tell you that much. Ain't Jay-Z? Hey, Jay-Z didn't cheat on Beyonce. Jay-Z ain't cheat on Beyonce, did he? Hold up. Did Jay-Z ever cheat on Beyonce? What happened? I know for a fact that ain't what happened, is it? That is not what happened, is it? These black men, they don't cheat though. They don't cheat though. They really don't. They really don't. Hold up. No, Diva's right. On 8 separate occasions, Teddy couldn't close the deal. Cam would have gotten half of those. Maybe, bro. Maybe. Some of those therapy sessions are mutual. What do you mean by therapy sessions? Yeah, the session for the massages can be mutual, but I don't know if we're talking about everything that was allegedly going down with everyone was mutual, right? I cheated a few times, only on a test though. See, Monty know the deal is. Can we get him for cheap now? I don't know. There still might be a couple of teams that really do want him. We do, you just don't see it. No, we don't, Proluck. You a liar. Proluck a liar. I don't know why he's lying right now, but it is what it is. Wait, hold up, Manuel. Manuel's spitting facts. Hey, Manuel's spitting facts. Cam had a beautiful girlfriend who used to, she used to do a couple things at the spot. You know what she used to do. Hey, Cam had a beautiful girlfriend. He had a couple kids with her. Beautiful life, beautiful family. He also did have a couple IG models upstairs at Fellowship, right? Y'all remember that? He had an IG model and in one of those like lofts and upstairs. Living in the apartment above Fellowship. By day she was posting thirst traps. By night she was serving champagne and cigar plates, platinum plates. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, Cam was a good dude. You see, hey, that's a good example. You see Cam at all these like gift rallies and Thanksgiving, handing out turkeys. We lose a game, he pull up to Charlotte right afterwards, handing out food to the homeless people. Like Cam was at these child events, Levine Hospital, doing all this stuff. Now he didn't break the law. Now Cam wasn't out there breaking the law. Cam was never accused of this other stuff. And Cam, they wasn't married, okay? Cam, they wasn't married. They wasn't married. They had a couple kids, lived together. Okay, they wasn't married though. They was not married though. They was not married though. But yeah, the point is that I don't really know if we did it or not. See, first things first, since these are civil cases, there's no like actual criminal case going on. I don't know what to actually think about this, because if it's true, you gotta go to jail. I don't care, bro. I really don't care. If these things are true, then you gotta go to jail. It's simple as that, bro. It really is simple as that, because I won't lie to you. I wouldn't do it to the same degree as what I wouldn't do these things he's accused of, and he's innocent until proven guilty. But if I had money, influence, power, connections, I would also do things to my benefit that abused those things. I wouldn't do what he's accused of, but I would definitely find ways to help me out that the average person could not have access to. I'm not doing that, but these dudes who have all this money, power, influence, and like from the time they're like 10 years old, they're told they're the best of the best, they're gonna be the greatest, and all this stuff gets reinstated in their head and whatnot. They get all this money. Of course, those things could happen, and I don't say it's natural, but those it's I think it's real hard to resist. I think you have to have a real strong mindset to resist all the things. I'm not even talking about specifically what's going on here, but all things that can come with living that kind of lifestyle. I think it's hard. It probably is hard. You had to diss me? What do you mean? What did you say? I forgot what you said. The thing is, Cam be smoking. Yeah. Yeah. Every rich dude, they all donate. If anyone here thinks Cam is a mid QB, you don't watch football. Dude had a dog water team. He's healed from his injury now and will be great. Okay. That doesn't change the fact that it was still the right move to move on from Cam when we did. You couldn't have offered him a long-term deal, and he was not going to accept the kind of garbage deal the Patriots gave him from us. Simple as that. Simple as that. I mean, it doesn't matter whether he's good or bad. He's not coming back here. We're not signing him again, and it was still the right move to move on. Cam smoking doesn't affect his play. Yeah, Cam cheating does though. That boy got 8 kids. But money and power corrupts. I'm trying to get corrupted. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm trying to find out exactly how corrupt it makes you. I'm trying to find out. I'm trying to sign a $20 million a year deal. I'm trying to get James Harden paid. You feel me? I'm trying to get James Harden paid. And the thing is, I don't hate Cam. I hope he does good. I hope he does good. I hope he wins Super Bowl. 3 of them. I hope he does win. That doesn't change that it was still a smart move to move on from him when we did. Because it would have been a very bad, horrible bet to extend him for 3-4 years for the kind of money that he would have been looking for then. Someone asked me my favorite Harry Potter book, Order of the Phoenix. Harry Oswald? Is that the dude from Spider-Man? Traded Josh Norman? I think we just cut him. Or we rescinded the offer to franchise tag him, and then he left. He was in the Redskins? No, he was good. He was good his first year, and he was pretty good his second year too, wasn't he? Josh Norman was better than I think. Josh Norman was great his first year with the Skins. Oh, they're gonna be good next year. Oh yeah, they're gonna have like 10 wins. I think they get 10, 11 wins next year easily. You know what really came up is Ron Rivera. Ron Rivera went to a garbage team with a garbage owner and came up for real. Osborne? Oh, okay. Yeah, who's Harry Oswald? Yeah, who's Harry Oswald? Oh, Lee Harvey Oswald? Him? Harry Oswald? Wait, you said Harry, right? Well, I don't know who Harry Oswald is, but the only result on Google was Lee Harvey Oswald, and I don't know if you want to be him or not. Sherman? Well, Sherm is a bad idea, but it doesn't really matter. My opinion doesn't matter on Sherm because he wouldn't come here. He's look, for a guy like Richard Sherman, at this point in his career, he either wants to make a bunch of money on his last contract or he wants a chance to win a Super Bowl, right? And right now, we can't give him either. So he wouldn't even sign with us. If we showed interest, we can't afford what he would want. If we can't give him a chance at a ring, and we have no shot at getting a ring anyway. So I don't think he would even want to sign with us right now. That's the way guys like Sherm works. Like he wants to be on a competitive team, or make a bunch of money, and we can't do either one of those things right now. Oh, actually, so yeah. Oh, okay. So Harry Osborne. Okay. The Saints next year? Mm, all I'm gonna say about the Saints is it doesn't matter how good they are next year. In the regular season, they won't be good in the playoffs. Bro, Claire can open this door. Kind of annoying, actually. You think he's washed? I think he's a bit slower, but I don't know about washed. Ooh wee! I'm the biggest fan, but we need all fresh start. Yeah. For real. Oh, you know what? Oh, you know what? Uh, I didn't upload that video. Cool. So my Micah Parsons video is gonna be up tomorrow. I thought I up. I thought I scheduled it, but no. I think I might put the wrong date in. But you're gonna see my Micah Parsons draft profile video go up tomorrow. I did post a Kyle Pitts video today, and I have a bunch of videos already recorded that are scheduled. So it'll probably be double uploads for draft profile videos. I guess until the draft, honestly. But I'll definitely have Micah Parsons, that one going up tomorrow. It'll probably be Micah Parsons and Trey Lance tomorrow. It may be Micah Parsons and Trey Lance tomorrow that go up. Uh, I don't hate Micah Parsons. It's a quick, I guess, preview. I don't hate Micah Parsons, but drafting him gives us some really big problems as far as who plays and where they play. Like if unless we go 3-4 heavy, and we just don't play a 4-man front, it's gonna be real hard to justify having Micah Parsons on the team. You don't like cats? Am I a Hurricanes fan? I've never seen a full game of hockey before in my life. Hey Claire, what's going on? Why are you doing that to the tripod, Claire? Oh, come here then. Come here. Come here, Claire. No? Alright, cool. Fine. Do I think RJ was a bad quarterback? Yeah, I think he was dumb. I think if you need to get MLB players or managers to come through and teach you how to slide to the ground like a 7-year-old, then yeah, you're dumb. He was a good quarterback, but he hurt himself. The first time he got hurt wasn't his fault. But then every time after that, when he refused to slide, refused to learn how to slide, like every 7-year-old you've ever met knows how to slide down to the ground. It isn't it's not an advanced football NFL level technique. Every 7-year-old you know knows how to slide to the ground, and RG3 just was incapable of doing it. So no, he was good. He was just too dumb to learn how to slide and ruin his career. Oh yeah, I would show Claire, but she ran away. No, she's coming back now. I think she's mad I'm not giving her attention. It is what it is. Jesus. Hockey better in person? Yeah, I think hockey probably better in person. Kind of like baseball. Baseball is the worst sport in the world, but I think in person baseball is cool, or it's tolerable. Yeah, Claire be doing that. She talks a lot. The Hornets? Yeah, sure. The Hornets are doing good, actually. I won't lie to you. Like, yeah, losing Melo is horrible, right? Losing Melo is horrible. But we won our last two games. One against the Rockets and one against the... It wasn't the Bucks. Who do we play 2 games ago? The Spurs. Yeah, the Spurs. So, and this was supposed to be a pretty tough little run. We did have the Nuggets, the Lakers, and the Clippers where we got blown out in all those games, obviously. Now, Braun could have waited to get hurt. Braun should have waited to get, or should have sped up getting hurt against us. We could probably beat the Lakers without Braun. Yeah, he had 37, 8, and 6. Like, what the fuck? Dennis Schroeder had 22. But yeah, uh, but I mean, we won our last two games. Rockets, Spurs. Spurs to the last second. Terry Rozier going crazy. Scary Terry going crazy. Rockets are ass, so we definitely just blew them out. We play the Heat tomorrow. The Heat are garbage. Heat are garbage. Play the Suns later on. The Suns are garbage. Play the Nets on the first. The Nets are garbage. We'll be fine. You must never played baseball. Baseball is literally the worst sport in the world. What are you talking about? I'd rather watch like World Series of Poker. Yeah, we just got Brad Wanamaker. Um, it's a decent deal. It's all right. What was it? $2.5 million, basically. Yeah. No, the Heat was it was good last year. Plus, the East was horrible. I mean, not the East wasn't horrible last year, but every single team choked hard. Every team choked hard. Every team choked hard. The Sixers were garbage. I mean, the Celtics had a shot. I think the Celtics choked harder than the Sixers, honestly. No, wait. The Sixers choked bad. Yeah, once the Sixers choked as bad as they did, and the Celtics just had their problems. It was basically a free run for the net for the Heat. And then obviously Giannis does what he does in the playoffs. Plenty of dudes do that. Plenty of superstar players just can't play in the playoffs. Joel Embiid is one of those players. James Harden is one of those players. Giannis is one of those players. So yeah, they just had some a bad streak of just being garbage. Bro, I just ate Chinese food, so you know what that means. I just ate your cat's cousin. Sob face, sob face, sob face. Jesus. We draft round 1 and 2. Uh, round who do I want? Who do I think we're gonna draft? We'll probably end up getting a quarterback. Honestly, I think Justin Fields or Trey Lance fall to 8. We'll probably draft a quarterback. Honestly, I want Rashawn Slater. I want either Slater or Caleb Farley. I want either Slater or Caleb Farley in the first round. I mean, obviously, I want Sewell, but I don't think he's gonna fall. You feel me? Round 2, I get Javon Holland. It'd be kind of tough. The thing about getting Caleb Farley or Pat in the first round is I don't want to go corner safety in the draft. My first 2 rounds, I really want to get an O lineman. Keep it real with you. Drummond, baseball might stick where you're from. Maybe me suck. I don't know. But baseball is pretty much garbage everywhere. Then again, I'm black. I'm not white or Dominican, so like I don't know. Is that racist? Maybe. I think it might be racist. But never mind. I just don't like baseball. I mean, I ran cross country and track, so I can't really talk about black sports or whatever. I can't really talk about being too black to play baseball. But still, cross country is a black sport. Everywhere but America, it's a black sport. Top 10 D line. We might have a top 10 front 7. Top 10 just straight up D line, maybe. Top 10 front 7. I definitely believe so. LeBron James is going to win the title this year, again this year and next year, and become 6-6. And oh, I thought you said 6-4-6. I thought you were gonna have like one of these meme comments where it's he's 6-6 and he's the new Michael Jordan. LeBron James, King James, LeBron. Hold up. King James, LeBron 66 books in King James Bible. LeBron will three-peat with Lakers. There it is. NC doesn't have what girl's crazy? Oh, Flight and his girlfriend? Yeah, that was crazy. That might have been staged. I don't know. It wasn't staged? You don't think so? Dre is crazy? What's the word, Claire? Okay. There it is. I'm white. Baseball is doo-doo. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that. But baseball is kind of boring, though. I mean, this baseball is just bad to watch on TV. It's a dumb sport to watch on TV. Baseball is fun to play. No, baseball is cool to play, I think. It's cool to play. Like a casual league, I don't want to... Like casual softball leagues are fun. Now, I don't want no dudes throwing 98 mile an hour pitches at me, like just past me. I don't want to do all that. I don't want to deal with all that. But you know, casually playing a community softball league is fun. That's cool. I like that. But baseball on TV is garbage cans. Like actually, just the worst thing ever. Baseball's Dominican. Okay. Nah, that a crazy black girl for sure. If you have been with one, you would know. I'm gonna ask you not to say that again. I'm gonna ask you to not say that again. I'm gonna have to ask you to relax. Like you gotta relax. You gotta relax. I'm looking down because I got a knot and I just like put this thing in a knot and I gotta like unravel it. What up, Tracker 49? Quan Alexander? I mean, not too much to really talk about there. I mean, the thing is, why are we picking up? Like, what's the point of getting Quan Alexander? What would the point be? Is our linebacker situation not good right now? I think we're straight. I think we're actually pretty good on linebackers. Like, why don't we pick up Quan Alexander and pay him? That makes no sense. And there's some very good round 3 linebackers available in this draft. But no, I mean you can just get Micah Parsons. But no, there's no reason at all to get Quan Alexander. It makes no sense. The Panthers defense will carry the team? No. Well, what do you mean by carry? Do you mean the defense will be better than the offense? Like, are you asking me if the D will be better than the offense, or if the defense will be the reason why we go to the playoffs and like something like that? Because when you say carry, I'm thinking like we get carried somewhere, like we actually go somewhere. If you're just saying they're better, then maybe, but like carry us to what? Lil Mickey has 7 rings in my book. Right? Ray Allen, luckiest shot of all time. Should have kept Mike Davis. That could have ended up being a bidding war. I liked him, though. I liked him, for sure. Fields won't fall. He could. Would I hate a receiver at 8? Yeah, I would hate a receiver at 8. I hate a tight end at 8. We have no problem at receiver. Like we're straight. We could use a third guy. Any receiver we get is the 4th option. Kind of like why I was saying that Curtis was a good receiver, but there was just no reason to try to keep him because he was our 4th option. DJ, Robbie, Christian McCaffrey, and then it was Curtis Samuel. So whoever comes through will be our 4th option. Like regardless. So we don't need to pick up a guy who needs to be a number 1 receiver in the first round, right? So, and we have much bigger problems. Like receivers is not even an issue at all. What's my zodiac sign? Cancer. Do I use Robinhood or Ameritrade? No, I don't. I'm not a I'm not a stock hound. I barely understand basic math. I can't watch the stock market. He's most likely going to be our pick at 8. He might be. But he has the highest bust potential and the highest boom potential. So I think he's a project. He's definitely a project quarterback. Definitely a lottery pick. Oh, not lottery pick. He's definitely a lottery ticket to where you could easily boom. You could easily bust. Like I said before, he has the highest ceiling and the lowest floor. So I don't know. If it was me, I wouldn't pick him. If it was me, I wouldn't get a quarterback at all. I would not get a quarterback at 8. In my best case scenario, who's our quarterback this year? Teddy Bridgewater. Simple as that. Teddy Bridgewater. I'd rather draft O lineman, get our O line straight, get our secondary and middle linebacker spot straight. Make a move next year. Seriously, I will definitely go for a quarterback next year. So you are saying we are better off with Tyre Whitehead and not better off with Quan Alexander, a vet who knows our... Yeah, I don't know if you understand that Denzel Perryman just got signed. We're not going to keep Tyre Whitehead, and we cannot pay Quan Alexander. I'm a little bit... Maybe you missed a couple of videos I did talking about our defense, and I think you may be misunderstanding that there's a couple of linebackers. Not just Micah Parsons. There's guys like Dylan Moses and Jabril Cox who can definitely step in for our defense this upcoming season. I don't think that Quan Alexander is the only choice. I don't think it's a good choice. It's not a good look. Maybe you think that there's only Tyre Whitehead available in the draft, like of free agents and in the draft and of the players we already signed, that Tyre Whitehead will be the starter still. I'll go ahead and make it clear to you right now. That's not the case. That's not what's about to happen, my brother. So yeah, I am not saying that we are better off with Tyre Whitehead, because it's guaranteed that Tyre Whitehead will not be the starter, let alone be on this team next season, my brother. Yes, but I am saying this team is better off without Quan Alexander and having to pay him instead of going with the guy we already paid in Denzel Perryman and maybe picking up guys who'll be paid on rookie scales for the next 4 years. You might disagree. See you, Diva. Damn, called him Mookie. Ain't that something? Yeah, wasn't it, Nas? It felt like it was like a gotcha, like, I got this nigga. Ooh, I'm about to hit this man with the wisdom right now. I'm about to hit this man with ooh-wee. I'm about to get him. I know I got him right here. Yeah, yeah, 31 million is the number, I think, but I don't know if all those hold up, let me look at this. I don't want OTC. What's the other one? I have to use OTC. Let's do high. I don't know if all the players that we signed are already here on the list. Hold up. Morgan Fox is up here. Cam Irving, Dan Arnold, they're all accounted for. Hassan Reddick, Denzel Perryman. Okay, cool. Yeah, so no. We have 22. No. Yeah, I remember. I remember that article talking about 31 million, but at the time, a couple of dudes we signed, we hadn't we had they weren't on OTC or what's the other site? There's Over the Cap, and then there's I always forget one or the other. I always remember one and then forget the other one. It's Over the Cap and Spot Rack. Yeah, Spot Rack. I always forget one or the other. Yeah, they have 23 million. Oh, you can't even. What am I doing? You can't even see this shit. Boom. They're showing 23 million. And that's because what happened was when those figures got released, Spot Rack and Over the Cap hadn't put in like dudes every player. So Morgan Fox, Cam Irving, Dan Arnold, Denzel, Hassan Reddick, all these dudes, right? But think about it like this too. You have to save 9-10 million for your rookies, and you have to have some money left over to like get into the season in case guys get injured. You have to make, early season signings or like right before the season signings. So that all of that 31 million, even if it was 31 million, that wasn't like money that you could spend right now, right? It wasn't money that was like you were open to sign a player going up to that $31 million price point. Now, I do think we're going to be cutting other players, like Justin Burris has a $4 million. Oh, it's going to be $3 million. He has a $4 million cap hit, but only $1 million in dead cap. So if we cut him, we save $3.8 million against the cap next year. So I think Justin Burris does get cut. But outside of that, no, it's not 31 million. It's more like 20 something, and we can still free some space up, but it's not going to be like a ton of space. Could be Mooney. Yeah, right, Monty? Slater, Grant. Yeah, people love Richie Grant. I think for me, Richie Grant and Richie Grant. Yeah. I think well, it's a couple guys, honestly. Hold up. Oh, I'm the wrong. I can't even show you. I thought I was still showing y'all something. My fault. Well, not going back to it now. Already closed out of it. But yeah, Grant, Javon Holland could be good there. I was looking at someone's pay and what their cap hit would be, but whatever. But yeah, Javon Holland would be a good pickup there. I think as a coin flip there as well. Yeah, Mike Davis was good. Mike Davis was really good. It's all good, Nicholas. It's all good. Don't even worry about it. No, I get sarcastic from time to time. Ain't no big deal. We can still sign Moten, right? You mean we can sign him for a long-term deal? Because we did sign him to a franchise tag. Yeah, we have until mid-July to sign him to a long-term deal. I don't see that happening. I don't see it happening. Nah, the room we saved with Shaq and CMC have already been accounted for. How many headbands? 3 or 4 of these. I have one blue one and a couple other ones. But yeah, I have a few of these. All right, Pro Luck. Yeah, what he said. Come to the next stream. July 15th? All right, yeah. Mike Davis went to the Falcons. And what's crazy is when he got signed to the Falcons, my video I did about the video I had on Mike Davis's his highlights got a ton of Falcons fans saying, "Oh yeah, he's the Falcons now. We'll take good care of him. Don't worry about Mike Davis, bro. He's in good hands." Some goofy shit. Yeah, the O line wasn't great, but the thing to think about with the O, well, that's first of all, that's why I keep saying that I don't want to quarterback this year. I want to get an O line. This is a great year to get the O line straight in the draft, which is why I say you can get a QB if you want to, and getting a great first round quarterback. Okay, we had a great first round quarterback in Cam, never gave him an O line, and what happened? He had some good years. He had a few good years, but I mean, it was never, we could never string any of those together. We had no protection. I can like barely reach her. Hey Claire, go over here, Claire. No, you want to sit down just out of arm's reach? Okay, that's cool. What? 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 Oh, okay. My fault. Don't let me disturb you. Cookout versus Bojangles? Cookout. Kind of easily. Do I have faith Teddy could improve? I won't lie to you. I think Teddy could be better this year. Like, very, very good? I don't know about that. But, I mean, if we actually have a training camp, and if we actually have preseason games, I think Teddy could be better. I mean, coming into the system that he kind of knew. I mean, he knew it, but actually having a preseason and whatnot could help. I'm not going to sit here and say that Teddy is going to be garbage regardless. Like, he's just terrible. Like, he's bad. Right. He is bad, right? But I don't think that. I think he could be better. I think after 1 year he could be better. But it's all about his attitude. I'm not really feeling his attitude for real, and the fact that he's not like in Charlotte and whatnot kind of makes me feel a little different too. So we'll have to see about exactly what's going on there. Let's get Todd Gurley. Everyone hates Todd Gurley. I'm not a big fan of Todd Gurley. I wanted I who I really wanted. Hold up. I always forget his name because I always get him mixed up with someone else. Yeah, that's what it was. I was thinking James Brown. I was like, wait, I know it's not James Brown. Like, why the name James Brown just kept getting played over and over in my head. But James White, he just did re-sign with the Patriots. I really wanted him. I think James White and C-Mac in the backfield together just kills what you're able to do on defense. There's too many weapons. There's literally too many weapons, and it also helps out Teddy because I mean you have no excuse. There's always going to be single coverage. Always going to be single coverage. Had a Cali burrito or carne asada fries, like a burrito from California? No. Nah. We have like, we have like what they say is like authentic Mexican food restaurants, but it really isn't. There's Tex-Mex, and then there's like slightly better than Tex-Mex Mexican food, but I know it's not. I know it's not like the real shit. I'm not sure you need to do that. I don't know if you need to have what worked 15, 20 years ago. I think you can have two running backs who do the same thing. Why not? Why not? Is the defense gonna suddenly like they don't understand what's gonna happen? You gotta do this. You gotta do the same thing. I mean, I feel like you can definitely have two of the same running backs and have success. I don't think it's impossible. Like I know what you're saying. Like, oh, you have to deal with one kind of running back, and then you have the game plan for a different kind of feel when another guy's on the field. But honestly, sure, that could be an advantage. But with how good James White is already, I think you could definitely have success with James White and C-Mac. Plus, C-Mac can run through between tackles. He can be a power runner. I think you're straight like that. I think he can be straight in that kind of role. Also, I would try to put C-Mac out in the slot more. I'd make C-Mac more like a Curtis Samuel, or what we assumed Curtis Samuel would be coming out of Ohio State. If you have a guy like James White, I'd say you turn him into your number one running back, and you have C-Mac out there running routes, and he can run. He can get like maybe 40% of the running back snaps. Yeah, and then you have him do a bunch of different things. Sombreros fast food, not where I'm at. Teddy and Shaq Thompson for Sam Darnold. That's the Jets wouldn't do that because they're taking on too much in contracts. That wouldn't work. That would be way too expensive for the Jets to take on. They want to pick. They want to pick as well to take those contracts on. Otherwise, no, it's too bad for them. That's a bad trade for them. Yeah, I know it works. I know having two different types of running backs works. I'm just saying that it's not impossible to have two similar running backs have success as well. Yeah, one thing can work, and then a different thing can also work. What night do I do call-in show? Yeah, I don't even have like days. There's not even a schedule for when I stream. I just randomly wanted to stream today because I wasn't able to to shoot another video I really wanted to do. Or no, my schedule opened up unexpectedly. I was supposed to do something uh, at like 7 today, but then it got canceled. So I decided to stream instead. But it's like kind of random. I don't have a date for it. I honestly don't even know when other dudes stream. So like I don't know if I'd be at the same time as them. You feel me? So yeah, I have literally no idea. Literally no idea. So that's how that's gonna work. How old am I? 46, thick ass thighs. Jets can draft a quarterback at 2. Yeah, the Jets could do a lot of things. Yeah, that's another thing too. Yeah, that's another thing. They're gonna get Zach Wilson. Yeah, the Jets are getting Zach Wilson regardless. If you said, well, that's the whole point. I don't know. Uh, Sam Darnold for I don't know. I don't know what it would be. Maybe Sam for Shaq, but you still have a quarterback. You still have Teddy here. But you can get Michael Parsons. The thing about that is I think if you do Sam Darnold for no, then you have to get rid of Teddy Bridgewater too. No, it just wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. Yeah, this wouldn't work. I'm trying to think about how it would work to trade one of those two. It just wouldn't, because then you have two quarterbacks and one you don't want to pay, so you have to do another trade to get rid of Teddy Bridgewater. Uh, Getting rid of Shaq is a good idea. I think if you can trade Shaq, that's a great idea. Even though I think he can improve, I don't think that Shaq is like cooked. I don't think he's like falling off like just a bad linebacker. I think in his second year in Phil Snow's system, he can be good. I think he can come back and be really good. The only thing is that contract is so huge. I'd just rather have if you can move Shaq and then get Micah Parsons, then you have a very serious younger front seven. and Michael Parsons can join the team without too much craziness happen. Like you can have Denzel Perriman, Michael Parsons, and you can still have Jeremy Chin play linebacker. No, you can't do that actually. You can't do that actually. But still, you have a much easier chance of getting Michael Parsons then. I'm kind of giving away my video tomorrow. I'm actually giving away a lot of my video about Michael Parsons tomorrow. But yeah. How to liquidate your portfolio to be able to invest in Coinbase with put options. Yeah, I can teach you. You got to enroll in my course. It costs 40,000 Litecoin. And Litecoin, Litecoin is this expensive? Wait, when did Litecoin get this big? Hold up. A year ago? Actually, it was always this big. Wait, what was 5 years ago? Oh, wait, Litecoin was always booming. Wait, Litecoin was $300 in 2017, and then it dipped for 3 years. It hit $24, and now it's back to $200. Wow. 2017 it hit $300. That's crazy. Never mind. Well, it is cost it costs 10 Litecoin. It costs 10 Litecoin. Can you get me a one-on-one interview with B Diva? Make it happen, bro. I'll DM her. I'll ask her. I'll ask Diva for you, bro. Should I invest my whole stimmy into GameStop? What you should do, your stimmy, go ahead and donate it to me. I'm gonna go ahead and send the money to Dave Tepper. I'm gonna get us Deshaun Watson. How that sound? If we all just start a pool right now, and let me tell you right now, this is not a scam likely. This is not scam likely. I'm gonna go ahead. What I'm gonna do with the money is I'm gonna use the money I gotta buy a Cuban link chain so that when I shoot a video, people are like, whoa, what did he get? That boy got a Cuban link chain on, word. I have to also, I gotta also get the Lambo truck as well and shoot a video in that. But then what the attention those videos will get will bring eyes to the channel, and I'm gonna make a video here talking about why we need to get Deshaun Watson. So the things I'm gonna buy with the money you send me are all for promotion, so I can get the right folks involved to see how much we need Deshaun Watson. That's gonna get Dave acting serious about it. That's gonna get Scott Fitterer acting serious about it, and then from there it's boom bop bam. You feel me? We got Deshaun Watson. Don't worry. I said don't worry. You feel me? Simple as that. Simple as that. Oh yeah. Invest in Teddy. Get that man a real car. Get Teddy a real vehicle. That man need a real vehicle, expeditiously. All I know is GameStop. GameStop has been. It's a little bit. See, I wish that those dudes on Reddit. I wish those dudes on Reddit would have chose a different kind of a different company to boost like that, because GameStop was actually literally a horrible company with bad practices. The fact that they're like a top corporation now is just bad to me because they don't deserve it. GameStop, I know it's a meme and everything, but GameStop does not deserve it at all. I mean, what company does? What company does deserve it? I couldn't call it. I was going to Google something, but I forgot what it was. Oh well. Maybe Panay at 8, Kyle Trask in second. I would pick up Kyle Trask in the third, or like late 20s, bottom of the second. I would trade down for Kyle Trask, maybe. I'd trade down for Kyle Trask. I'd trade down in the second to like the 27th, 28th ish pick. But if he falls to the third, I trade up in the Kyle Trask and Mac Jones are two dudes I would trade up for in the next round. So like Mac Jones is definitely a first round quarterback, but if he falls to the second round, if he falls out of the first round, I trade up to the first pick in the second round to get him. Yeah. Would I actually? I don't know actually. Would I trade up to the? I don't know actually. There's a lot of value. There's a ton of value. There's Alex Leatherwood, who has some very strong value in the second round. There's mid second round. Claire, Claire, what are you doing? Oh, she's in the litter box. I thought she was scratching. Something. Uh, uh, Grant, you have Javon Holland, second round. I don't know actually. Maybe I wouldn't trade up. What up, Tyree? Jamar Chase at 8? Well. Colin Cowherd is good at his job. I won't lie to you, bro. I really won't lie to you. If I was one of these dudes who was like actually ridiculous, like if I was like if I had like Fox Sports or ESPN hit me up like, "Hey yo, all you gotta do is say some stupid shit. Just say something stupid real quick for 3 hours." For 3 hours straight, just say things that make people question if you actually watch the sport, and we'll give you millions of dollars. I'll be like, you might see me advocate for PJ Walker. You might see me call PJ Walker a good quarterback. You might hear me say that. Plenty of cars down here in Miami. Yeah, he from South Florida. I actually have a Teddy Bridgewater highlights video that is edited. I'm not gonna drop it, but it had a bunch of South Florida rappers on it, like a respectful like, "Hey, I know you from South Florida, so I'm gonna go ahead and get you with the Denzel Curry. Might have a Kodak song. You feel me?" But yeah, I have a couple videos that are edited that I haven't put out yet. Like I have DJ Moore highlights. I have Robbie. I got Curtis. I have like the 4 or 5 plays C-Mac was actually a part of this year. I just haven't dropped it yet. Or it's not fully edited. They're sequenced, but I wanted to do heavy editing on them. But it's kind of time consuming, low key. Raider Clan, yeah. Was it Space Ghost Perp I'm thinking about who was crazy? Wasn't it Space Ghost Perp who was crazy? Or was it someone else? I think it was Space Ghost Perp who started the whole who started that whole wave. But he was literally like insane. Wasn't it? Wasn't it Space Ghost Perp that started Cloud Rap? Oh, every song was fire. Yeah, those are good choices, right? Those are good choices, right? Jet about that Justice League. Did y'all see that Zack Snyder pick? Or that Zack Snyder director's cut? That was kind of fire. I liked it. Then again, I didn't hate the original Justice League. I thought it was a good movie. I thought that was good. I thought Batman vs Superman was good. I didn't hate either one of those. I mean, partially because I like DC more than Marvel to begin with. I think DC is just way better than Marvel, but the Marvel movies are just way better. The Marvel movies are just good. I mean, after Iron Man and then Iron Man 2, there was no way that DC could ever do anything. And it took too long, too. Like, Marvel was just way too... They were just already entrenched. So, DC couldn't do anything to begin with. But no, DC is just a way better universe regardless. It's way better heroes, way better villains. Bro, Darkseid is such a great villain, too. Never mind, let me not get too nerdy over here. Hold up. And Young Simi, yeah. The last song in the video, hold up. It's a dude named Lord Kev. Oh, hold up. Does he have it on his YouTube? Was it Wealthy? Actually, what song was it? You know what? I actually don't remember what song it was. Occasion. Was it Distracted? I don't know. That's really bad. Hold on, did they see me? I don't know. But what I will show you is this. This is his hardest song. Do y'all know who Your Rage is? I really don't know who Your Rage is. But this dude, Lord Kev, I think saying this dude, but he's a dude who plays Madden. He streams sometimes. He used to stream. He won the Vikings club in Madden, and a lot of different things. But I'm in this Discord with him. He's from South Carolina too. This is a South Carolina rapper. This is his best song right here. Batman equals plot armor. Batman's kind of hell. He rich. I actually literally forgot what the song was I put in there, or where I found it. I think I just downloaded it from him. I don't know actually. Oh yeah, if y'all like actually from like way back in the day, then y'all remember I used to do reactions on this channel. And I'm gonna get off this. I feel like I do these streams and it gets off the rails. Like I start talking about the quarterbacks and I just end up never talking about the actual content, the actual thing that we're here for. That's why I hate doing live streams. I'm not really a streamer. I'm like really bad at streaming. I ain't gonna lie to you. I really just don't stream because I just don't. This always happens. But I don't really care. I do this for fun. I'm not trying to become like a real serious like regular streamer. But here's this. If y'all remember, like way back in the day, I used to do reactions on this channel. And Claire's going crazy. I had a lot of them too. 62? That's a lot. We used to get little views on this. We used to get little views. So you want Shadell? Go get it. Hey, I mean, this Sierra video got 31 thou. A thou wow? Oh yeah, when Sicko Mode first came out, this was midnight. This was midnight of when Sicko Mode came out. Just the song. Or this is when Astro World dropped. Astro World dropped, and I had to choose a random song from the track list. I said this song is featuring Drake. I said song featuring Drake, so I know it's gonna go crazy. I know it's gonna go crazy. I did not know it was gonna go this crazy though. Like Sicko Mode at the time, one of the hardest songs out. They got 20 thou wow and a couple random songs like this. Imagine Dragons. I just randomly did this. That one had some good views. This Taylor Heineke video has 10,000 views. I promise you, it had like 1,000, maybe 2,000 a month ago or 2 months ago. Before Taylor Heineke came in and lit it up for the Redskins, I promise you, this video had like maybe 2,000 views. This got 8K views after he put on, and this is just about him getting cut from the team 2 years ago. Yeah, but anyway. When YouTube didn't exist, exactly. Yeah, Astro World was crazy, right? I might do the reactions. I mean, I was thinking about doing a second channel. I was thinking about doing a second channel where I have like a bunch of stuff. I might do a second channel. Who knows? Who knows? It's just a bunch of this random stuff. And do it like that. Because I know people would hate that if I... People who come for reactions would hate all the Panther stuff. And people who came for Panther stuff, some folks would hate the reactions, you feel me? So it is what it is. How much to react to one of my songs? Hit me in my email. I don't discuss business out here. But there should be on any one of my videos, there's a business email link. I mean, it's just Shellitronnn at Gmail. It's just my name at Gmail. Hit me up there. But yeah. So I'm probably going to do a second channel because I want to do more than just reactions. I want to do some other stuff as well. So I'll probably do a second channel regardless. It's just way easier to do this on an established channel like this. Like, I know I can hit like probably 10K on reactions easily on this channel. I could do it. I really could do it. But nowadays people like to have like set up channels, you feel me? With one type of content. Favorite college football team? Charlotte. The 49ers. Simple as that. Are we going after Watson? It sounds like it. It sounds like it. It sounds like we don't care. I think we are still going to pursue it. It probably won't happen, but it sounds like we are trying to pursue him still. Wow, it's only been 2 hours. How do these streamers be streaming for 8 hours straight, like 10 hours? Bro, I can't do it. It's only been 1 hour and 57 minutes. I swear it feels like I've been live for 6 hours. I work an office job? What do you mean? What did Carl say? Oh, gangsters? Oh, I see. Trading back? In the first round? I don't know. But I can see us trading back in either the second or the third. How often do I scream when I watch sports? Depends on the sport. Like, football? Well, you already see me. I do live stream about that. You see me going crazy during football. Basketball depends. If I'm watching the Hornets, I might yell a little bit less. But like if I'm watching any other team, I'll be going crazy, like talking my shit. You feel me? But the Hornets, I'm trying to see what they're doing. I'm looking too hard at what they're doing, because obviously I understand basketball, but I understand basketball a lot less than I understand football. Like especially with schemes, how like the plays that teams run and whatnot. I could tell you all about like anyone in the NFL, but like when it comes to the NBA, what I know isn't on the same level as the NFL for sure. So I'm watching the Hornets like a little closer, but like any other team, I'd be going crazy. Olympics is you gotta yell at the screen. But other than that, there's no other sport worth watching or worth yelling at the screen. Maybe soccer. I don't watch soccer. Anyway, y'all, I've been live for the last 15 hours straight, so I'm gonna go ahead and hop off. Wait, this says 2 hours. I promise I started streaming at 8. Wait, it's 11 right now. Wait. Where's the actual thing? I started at 9? Oh, damn. Okay, then. There it is. All right, y'all. I'm finna hop out of here, though. I want to give a quick shout out one more time to... Well, Adrian, my man, came through with the 199. I don't think I actually thanked you. But yeah, thanks for that 199, my brother. Hit me up on my email. Kinfolk came through with the 20 earlier. And for some reason, my YouTube isn't showing me the other person who did come through with the 199. I probably can't even scroll up and find it. No, I can't. That's tough. Well, I wanted to thank him, but I can't do it. And I don't remember who it was. But y'all know if y'all do come through and show love to the stream, show some support to the stream, then, I got to show y'all love back, man. So, really do appreciate y'all coming through, hitting the like button, watching, commenting, all that stuff in the chat. And everyone who did super chat, I got love for y'all. Claire is angry, so I gotta go handle her. I gotta, see what you want to get into. I gotta see what you're trying to get into. You feel me? Who said I was a loving pet owner? Anyway, y'all. Yeah, y'all wash your hands, cover your face, stay safe out there, and all that. And until next time, man, keep pounding. You know what the deal is, bro. All right, y'all.